So today I want to talk about what it means to learn how to understand and read stock charts. See, understanding and reading charts in the stock market is all about taking vast amounts of confusing or complex seeming and therefore useless information and getting it into a form that's understandable and usable so that you can take action on it. See, by developing your mind to understand simple concepts that I began learning when I was just 12 years old, you can take these vast amounts of meaningless information, or meaningless to you if you don't understand what it is, and make it into something useful and actionable. And what's super cool is that by doing this, by upgrading your mindset, upgrading your knowledge, learning new skills, you can make all this information into something that you can actually use to upgrade your life, to level up, and to make profits through the stock market. So that's kind of the big idea. Now, I want to take a look at an example. So let me share my screen here and let's look at what I'm actually talking about. So basically, right now we're looking at a company called Kellanova. It's Kellogg's cereal is basically what this is. Their ticker symbol is K. They're at $60, and there's all of this information, right? You can see market cap, beta, PE ratio, EPS, earnings, dividend and yield, ex dividend date. There's all of this information, right? And if you scroll down, there's all these news items, there's all these financial statistics and things, right? There's analyst recommendations, earnings, all of this other stuff that you can look at. And this is just Yahoo Finance. It's kind of a cool spot to look up some information. And I understand what most of this is for two reasons. One is because I've been in it, I've been learning it for the last decade, right? I've been in this a long time. And also because I've been I've been doing this stuff, but also I've been in college. I have a finance degree, right? I learned how to do all this stuff. So right? I understand what a lot of this means even without the charts, but if I switch over the charts, I want to basically show you guys what it can look like to get a deeper level of understanding through charting and through looking at what the charts are. So, right, there's a chart right here, but that, for one, that's not my favorite type of chart. It shows one day what's happened with the price. You can kind of understand it, but not really very useful, not very actionable. Now, if I switch over to my charting software here, this is Think or Swim, and I've got the same stock pulled up. The ticker symbol you can see up here is K. Kellanova, it's Kellogg's cereal. That's pretty cool. But by learning how to do charting, I was able to draw in this line. I was able to draw in this line, and I was able to figure out, okay, look at that. This stock keeps bouncing at this particular trajectory, and I was able to create a trend. And I could even duplicate this and give myself a top area. Now that's not going to work out quite as well on this one, but really we could put it like right there and say, hey, look, now I've got all of this usable and useful information to me. So now based on that information, I can even look a little bit deeper and add a couple of things. I can add these lines, and I pulled it up the other way to make it a little simpler to start, right? For you guys who don't actually understand this stuff yet. But what's pretty cool is that looking at these charts, I can take all of that information from over here on Yahoo Finance and I can make it really useful so that I understand, right? Okay, here's what's going on with the stock. Okay, here's it at a level. Now I can actually make a decision whether or not I want to buy, when to invest, when to sell, when to do all these different things because I upgraded my knowledge, because I upgraded my mindset, and because I learned actually how to do it. So, stock charting is super, super cool, super, super valuable. And if you don't know how to do it yet, like just learn how, like take a course, figure out what's going on because you guys like this stuff is so cool because it condenses all of this information that's out there and it makes it so practically useful that you can actually take action and make things happen and improve your life.